Welcome back, everybody, to the Daily Show where we discuss and do technical analysis for big mega cap stocks. So show your support by hitting that thumbs up button, and that is greatly appreciated. And if you're new here, consider subscribing, and that means a lot to me. And if you want to support the channel and get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, and 3 days of live trading, check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. On Nvidia, stock is down 1.60%, so nothing big, only down $11 on the day. And we talked about it before in my video that watch out, this thing can pull back all the way down to this gap, 666. And if you look at my screen, also got a huge rejection here before. So that is a big support, and this thing came all the way down to not only 666, came down to 663, went right back up, and now trading at 682.23. So going into tomorrow's session, on a pullback, 666, 656.54, 5-day moving average, and then watch out for this gap, 632 right here. To the upside, definitely big resistance at 700, so watch out. If this thing actually breaks out above 700, then we can talk about more upside. And here's my X account, and if you're on there, definitely give me a follow. And I do post a lot of things right here on X, and especially there is no subscription, nothing you gotta go through. It's totally free, guys. Now today was a slow day, and I did not play a lot of things, did not make a lot of money, but it was still a green day. This was a fantastic swing trade, and you can see, guys, especially people that are actually gambling and doing options, I'm not saying you cannot make money, but if you have the money to go and buy shares, that is actually a better way to make money. You're gonna make less, but it's gonna be much safer. Now you can see this one, and that is with earnings. The next day I bought right here UPS shares 100. I think it was under 140 where I got in, and now today I think 145, 146, sold for a nice profit. Just holding a few days and a couple $100 profit right here on UPS today. That was really nice. And here's another one, and I've been playing IWM for last maybe 10 to 15 days, and every time I get in here on IWM, this thing pays. And today, definitely caught the bottom exactly pretty much close to 191. And this thing ran. It's not a lot of money, but you can see, it's a $2 move here on IWM. That is good enough for a day trade. And this thing got up to 193 plus. So we took profit, and now it's trading over 193 right now before closing. So this was also a nice setup. Now all these setups, and if you want to support the channel, definitely check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description, guys. On AMD, it's down 3.64%, and this was a fantastic play, especially whoever actually got in right here at 165, because I called it for my Patreon members right here that if you want to get in, this is it right here. As long as you can get in at 165, get 170 calls, as long as you have a stop, you can make some money. And you can see immediate bounce back up to almost 168. So that is a couple dollar bounce here on AMD. You can easily make money, especially on day trading. Now it's trading at 167.88 and holding and respecting right here this previous all-time highs as a support, and also 20-day moving average right here, 166.42. So that is gonna be your line in the sand here on AMD. 166, 164. Below that, we could see a dump off all the way down to 155, and then 148.75 to this gap all the way down here. To the upside, as long as AMD can hold right here, watch out for a move back up to 171.52, and then right here 174, and above that this thing can move back up to 184. On Apple, stock it's up 0.86%, so everything else is coming down. Meta, Nvidia, AMD, but look at this one here going right back up. So it's just insane how they're actually rotating money in between mega caps. One day you'll see Apple going up, couple days, and then a few days later Apple will come down, and then Nvidia going up, or Microsoft or Meta, and today we got Apple going up almost 1%. So here on Apple, I mean, it's trading above 20-day moving average right here, 188.67. We do have strong resistance right here at 190. Apple can clear 190, then watch out for 195. Below 190, watch out for the support down here, 188.67, 186.82, 185, and then 183. So every week I put out weekly expected moves on all these stocks. And Microsoft this week to the downside at the lower end was 402. And you can see hitting 402 and then finding support going back up to right here 405.49 and holding now. If you look at my screen, blue line 5-day moving average sitting at 404.74, so I would say 405, and that is holding into closing. So that is gonna be your line in the sand right here on Microsoft, 402 and then 400. Also, we do have support down here, 20-day moving average 397 and then 394, down to this gap 390. To the upside, as long as Microsoft can hold, I would say anywhere from the support 402 to 405, this thing can push again back up to 410, 413 to even 420. On Tesla stock is up 2.23%, and you can clearly see volume here on Tesla are coming in, and we got more volume yesterday and today again. And today actually, this thing went up on a lot of volume, and it's a green day on Tesla, which is more bullish. Now also yesterday we got this hammer candle, and then today this thing dropped again, but we did not take out this low from yesterday, which was also bullish. And now you can see, I mean, how many times this thing holding 180. And that is why, guys, yes, Tesla might not have all those big newses right now, AI and all that crap. But trust me when I say this, and I've been holding shares, I played so many times over the years, and this is not the first time. I'm just holding my shares on Tesla, and I know this thing can easily go back up to 250 again, and that is why I'm holding. And if this thing comes down even more, definitely I'm going to buy even more shares. So Tesla here, definitely that is a dip buy, and if you actually caught the dip yesterday, you already made a little bit of money here on Tesla. Now if you look at my screen, 5-day moving average 186 right here. And so far, unfortunately, we cannot get that breakout above 5-day moving average. 186 can break, then watch out for a move all the way up to 194. And now 194, that's going to be a big resistance right here. And why? Because 13-day moving average now coming down is sitting close to 194. So Tesla needs to get above 186, 194, and then we could see some upside all the way up to 200 and possibly up to this gap 206.77. On Amazon, stock is down 0.68%. Now here's the thing here on Amazon, and I know it's not gonna be a lot of money here on day trade, but I said the same thing yesterday, and you can see clearly 167 holding. So whenever you see a big name like Amazon holding 167, any big support, and this was a breakout right here with earnings, right? So now it's holding 167, and if you're playing right here and you can put a stop maybe 10-15%, you made money, because this thing again from that level bounced and got up to almost 170, and that is a decent amount of money for day trading, guys. And that's why you gotta know where to get in, where to get out. You cannot just buy something in the middle. Let's say Amazon trading right here at 171. Do you think that is a good idea to get in here? Absolutely not, because this thing can go up or this thing can come down, right? So you need to get in when the support level actually hits, and also you need to sell out when a stock like Amazon hitting resistance right here. In this case, look at right here, 172.50, 52, 172.50 got rejected. 173 big resistance right here on Amazon came back, and now just consolidating right here. But inside this consolidation zone here on Amazon, you can still make money day trading. You just need to follow the rules of day trading. As long as you have a stop, you can make some money. Now here on Amazon, again the same thing going into tomorrow's session, 167, And right here now 165 support, and I don't think we will see Amazon breaking below 165, especially with that strong earnings that we got last week. So to the upside, as long as Amazon can hold above, I would say 165 to 167, the next target to the upside 173, and then possibly even 180. On Google, stock it's up 0.33%, and Google again just hanging in there and holding 145 as a support and not even coming down to fill this gap at 143.88. So 145, 143.88. This gap right here will be a support to watch, and below that watch out for 141 and then 140 to the downside. To the upside, as long as Google can hold right here 145, watch out for the breakout right here at 146.73, and that's gonna be a big resistance to break because 20-day moving average, that is always a big resistance. And if this thing breaks out and holds 20-day moving average 146.73, easily you're going to see Google going up to 148 and possibly closing this big entire gap all the way up to 152.78. On Netflix is down 1.10%, and this thing definitely broke below 564 and now kind of hanging in here. And if you look at my screen, bottom of this channel and this bull flag, and that is where this thing is holding 555. Now you can also see 13-day moving average rising and moving up quickly, and that means one thing, below 555 to 550, you could see Netflix finding support right here at 545 and then all the way down here at 528.75. To the upside, if this thing can recover and possibly can stay above 564, you're going to see a move back up to at least, I would say right here, 571 to 572. Top of this bull flag, and once we get that breakout over 571 to 572, that is when you're going to see explosion to the upside all the way up to 588 and then 600. On Meta, it's down 1%, and this thing was actually up over 1% and gave away all the gains, came back, and we actually played Meta. I got in right here at 454, getting some calls and selling out right here just before 460 and making some quick profit right here on Meta, and now trading at almost 455. Also, just after earnings, I gave you guys this new level on Meta that watch out 452. That's gonna be a strong support to watch, and you can see clearly this thing came down, holding right now, and going into tomorrow, that's gonna be a big support to watch. 452. Below that, you could see a dump off, possibly down to, I would say, 435. Right down here, 5-day moving average. But if this is actually just a pullback and this thing is holding here, 452, then we could see a move back up to 470 and possibly going all the way back up to this high, 485.96 to 490.